Good evening, everybody. Hope you're well. I told you this morning that I was going to be out for the day, and I was, for 12 hours. I just got home. I am absolutely exhausted. However, I wanted to pop in here real quickly. This is going to be super brief. Tomorrow I will make a much more thorough video, but for right now, simple. So, I was at the beach earlier today, and I was at other places, and at times when I was able to get to my phone, I was checking in periodically to see all the updates, and so I've seen it all. I've seen the search for Brian, what they were using to search for Brian, that they have access now to track his phone. I saw that somebody said that on the police scanner they found a body. Then I heard that that's not true. All of it, okay, in passing, I saw at one point today. And then I came home and I unpacked and I was settling my kids and I sat down on the couch and I was like, all right, well, let me just scroll and read a couple of these posts today. And YouTube and Facebook is absolutely off the chain right now. And it feels very chaotic online involving this case right now. Just pure, utter chaos. I mean, these posts that I'm seeing are like, did he see this movie and then turn out to be a serial killer? Did he get this idea from Dexter? Did he read this book and then... Did you hear that? Breathe. Breathe. Calm. Collect yourselves. Come back to reality. Calm. Go back to the basics of the story. Go back and review what's actually facts. So many of these posts includes rumors as facts. They're worded as facts when they're not. They're rumors. Just because somebody said on the internet that they saw Gabby doesn't mean they saw Gabby. Just because somebody said they picked up Brian hitchhiking doesn't mean they picked up Brian hitchhiking. Those are rumors. There's fact, there's rumors. And when you're talking about rumors, you got to be clear that you're talking about a rumor and not a fact, because then you confuse everybody, and then everybody gets all up in arms, and then there's like arguments in the comments because you're trying to figure out what's fact, what's rumor, etc. I get it. We're all wondering where Gabby is. I understand that this story is outrageous, right? It's a WTF type of story. And we all want to know. We want every detail. We want to have the explanation. We want the answer. I get it. So we're all grasping at straws trying to figure it out. But at the end of the day, and I've had to learn this over the years following cases, the most obvious and easy answer, the most simple one, is the right one. Okay? Say it again for you. The most obvious, the most simple and easy explanation is usually the right one. Brian fled. He didn't have to. He had a lawyer. He did not have to speak. He was protected. He was not even a suspect. And he took off. And I'm just going to call it like it is. He fled. I'm just going to say he fled. Because he did. I know he's not a suspect yet. No, a spade's a spade here. He fled. You don't flee for good reason, right? You don't just disappear for good reason. There's a bad reason, okay? That you want to hide out from people. So, take that fact, because that is a fact, whether he's hiding, in the camper in their driveway, or he's camping out at a friend's house, or he's camping out in the woods. As of now, the fact is that his parents reported him missing, okay? It's a fact. Mix that with what we know about the case, the basic story, the timeline, and the other, facts that we've gone over. And sit on those. We don't need to go into crazy land. We don't need to come up with like crazy stories. I seen one post that said that he must have left to go get her. He just went to where she is to go get her, and he's gonna bring her back. Well, I like that person's optimism, but I don't know about that. Oh, he went and he fled and he checked into a mental hospital, but he didn't want to tell anybody. Okay, sure. Alright. Is that really plausible? Do you really think he didn't tell his parents he was going to a mental hospital? And taking this further, clearly his parents are paying for the lawyer if he's not doing it pro bono. And if that's the case, why would he flee from the parents who are basically aiding, supporting him, and funding his protection from this case where his girlfriend's missing and they're looking for her? Why would you flee from those people and not tell them that? Now, they could be helping him. That could be. I mean, their behavior so far has been outrageous. So that's not far-reaching at all to consider. But if they're not, right, why would you flee from them? They're the ones protecting you. It don't make any sense. It doesn't. You know, I somebody else on the video, and nothing against the person that commented this. I get where they were going with it. She was saying, you know, that maybe he fled because he felt bad his parents were getting all this negative attention. Well, the problem with that is that this actually magnified the attention. Okay? It was pretty bad before. It's 10 times, 100 times worse now. Okay? Because now people are like, oh my God, he's missing. So if that was Brian's plan, that was a pretty stupid plan. And it's definitely taken the focus off Gabby, because all the posts prior were Gabby, and now I'm seeing Brian. Thankfully, the people who are actually going to be able to find Gabby are actually out looking for Gabby. And now there's another set of people looking for Brian. So at least that there's that. But the attention has come off of Gabby as far as social media is concerned. There's nothing else we can really do except talk, but there's definitely a shift in what we're talking about. And at the end of the day, he didn't flee for no reason. He knows why he fled, and he knows where Gabby is, and he knows what happened to Gabby. We just don't know the answers to those in the context of, was it something really sinister or bad, or was it two young kids who had a spat and he left her and didn't care whether or not she ever came back home, and she succumbed to the environment? We don't know. We don't know. Brian knows, and Brian fled. So again, breathe. Easiest answer, simplest answer is the right one. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to talk about it. We're going to update you on what I've seen and what I haven't seen. We're going to talk, chit-chat, go over more theories again, and go from there. So I'll see you tomorrow.